Hello again, YouTube. Welcome back to Easy Yu-Gi-Oh! I am your host, Easy Walker. Yeah, big deal today. This is the giveaway video. I hit 25 subscribers after I uploaded the Budget Sword Soul deck. The giveaway will be announced at the end of this video. Not announced, will start at the end of this video. I announced it in the last video, which was going to be basically a dinosaur core. Pretty much anything you need to start your dino deck, apart from like the double evolution pills and hand traps and such like that. So since we're doing that as the giveaway, I'm doing my dino deck as the profile. This is for the new Banlist. I was running a budget variant because I pulled DPE. You guys saw that I pulled the DPE, and I was running a budget variant of it with Fusion Destiny to Malicious, because if you can get Malicious in the graveyard, he's an extender, because I did not have the other two Destiny heroes, Dasher or Celestial, to put in this deck. But Verte got hit. That's out of the question now. We're running a new engine, new to me. I've never played it before, but it is long. Everyone knows what it is. It's the scrap engine. It is in here, but stay tuned to the end of the video. We're going to go through the cards we're giving away to a subscriber and the person who comments on this video. So stay tuned and let's go ahead and get into it. Start off with your main normal summon for the deck. 3 Soul Eating Oviraptor. This is your card. This is what you want in your opening hand every single turn. When this card is normal special summon, you can add, or you can either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard, one level 4 or lower dinosaur monster. Typically what you would do is normal summon Oviraptor. Oviraptor would search your Misk to hand, then you would pitch Misk to protect your dinosaurs for the rest of the turn. The rest of the combo follows Misk being banished, Animador and Archosaur, blah blah blah. Second effect this card has is you can target one other level 4 or lower dinosaur monster on the field. Destroy it. And if you do, you can special summon a monster from your graveyard in defense position. A lot of people do not explain how the Lost World Soul Eating Oviraptor works. I will explain it. They just like go through the effects real fast, and it kind of confuses some people. So a couple of guys at my, I don't say they're a couple of guys. There was a couple of young kids who didn't understand how it worked. So I had to explain it to them. So we'll go through that at the end of the video to help anyone who doesn't understand how it actually works. Oviraptor is not the one that destroys and sends your card during that situation, but 3 Oviraptor. 3 baby Cerosaurus. This might get cut to 2 since the DPE is no longer in the deck. I might cut this to 2. I don't know what I would replace it with yet. That's few and far between, so we'll wait and see. 1 Petite Pteranodon. Petite Pteranodon is in here basically for the special summon effect. If you can get UTC, or as me and my buddies call it, STD, because we're idiots and don't know how to talk. If you can get him on your field and Petite in your hand, I mean, it's just extenders that way, because UTC destroys in from your hand as well. But 3 and 1 of babies. 2 Animador and Archosaur. Animador and Archosaur is your pill search. When he's summoned, normal summon or special summon to the field, destroy 1 dinosaur monster in your hand or face up on the field. Search pill. So I mean that's what that's the go-to combo with Archosaur. So you would normal your Ovi, your normal, your OE, search your Miscellaneousaurus. Miscellaneousaurus, send it to the grave to special summon your Archosaur. Archosaur would then pop a baby you have on the field. I'll go through the combo at the very end so we can just get it out of the way. Alright, the one Misk and one Giant Rex. I do apologize though, in the giveaway I did not have another Giant Rex to give away. He's stupid cheap, so I mean essentially you're gonna have everything you need except Giant Rex, pills, and hand traps. But Miscellaneousaurus, I've gone through his effect a couple of times. Banish him, send him to the grave to protect your dinos, and banish him to search based on how many levels you banish. Giant Rex, if he is banished, special summon him. Boss monsters for the main deck. STD 2, because 3 can brick you, clog your hand maybe. Doggeron can clear your opponent's board from a troublesome monster, and he's a pill target if you just need to punch somebody in the face. Also another good pill target, Pankratops, just to get rid of another troublesome monster. That's pretty much it for the Dino lineup. So we'll move, we'll go to the scrap engine. I run 2 Scrap Raptor. Scrap Raptor, I'll just go through all the scraps and then go through their effects. 1 Scrap Chimera and 1 Scrap Golem. Let's slide these over some. 2 Raptor, Chimera, and 1 Golem. Scrap Raptor, you can target 1 monster you control, destroy it, but then that gains you another normal summon of a scrap monster. So it's a long part of the combo, but you would use Scrap Raptor to target himself, to pop himself, to special summon, or to add Scrap Chimera to hand. And then you normal summon Scrap Chimera, and then Scrap Chimera's effect is, you can't use it as synchro material, but when this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 Scrap Tuner in your graveyard and special summon it. Scrap Raptor's a tuner. So, then Scrap Golem is once per turn, target 1 level 4 or lower scrap monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Then target a wait a minute. Once per turn, you can target 1 level 4 or lower scrap monster in your graveyard, special summon that target to either player's field. Sorry, I was confused for a second. I don't know what happened. Brain fart. But that's your standard scrap package. Using it to special summon and everything is a long and winding process. I don't know if I'll have time to go through it by the end of this video. These videos tend to get long because I talk a lot. I guess hand trap kind of things we're going to go to now. It's 2 Lancia. Lancia is pretty good this format because a lot of decks Despia banishes for their effects. Who else banishes? Tri-Brigade is not much of a thing anymore, but it's strong against Tri-Brigade. Lancia is still a good card this format. Another card is pretty good. I might swap it out for Effect Failure or Ogre. Is 3 DD Crow. DD Crow was decent until Despia came around. I mean, you can still use it to banish some of the Despia monsters because they do use effects in the grave, but it's hit and miss. So this will probably get swapped out for Ogres. Now onto spells and traps. Lost World. This is the effect of this card is where it gets confused. It lowers your opponent's attack. Any monster that's not Dinosaur, it lowers their attack. Any monster that's Dino, it increases their attack. And this card also protects tokens, Dinosaur tokens, on the field. So you would use Oviraptor, target the token on your opponent's side. Use Lost World's effect to protect the token, and then Lost World sends a monster from your deck to the grave. It destroys a monster in your deck. So you get the baby Ceratosaurus effect. I'll explain it better at the end. Oh, and the 1 terraforming You gotta have, you want Lost World on the field if you can as soon as possible. Fossil Dig, 3. Nothing better than having 4 Miscellaneousaurus or 6 Oviraptors. So, search any dino, level 6 or lower. You gotta have it. You have to play Fossil Dig and Dino Deck. Double pill. Pills your UTC, your Doggeron, your Pankratops. 2 of those. You don't want to run with more than 2 because it can get cloggy. And remember, this is the budget channel. So where you would play Pot of Prosperity, we play Pot of Extravagance. Pot of Extravagance is hit and miss because you do have boss monsters in your extra deck, but UTC is the best boss monster you can get in any structure deck. It's the best normal boss monster, or the best main deck boss monster you can get. Everyone knows what Extravagance does. I'm not gonna go into detail. Cosmic Cyclone, because we still have degenerate ass players who play Mystic Mine. This can also stop opponent's adventure engine, banishing one of their important adventure cards. So pop, I always do it right in the microphone. Sorry guys. It's like my calling card. 3 Cosmic Cyclone. And because hand traps suck, called by. Pretty much I run called by in almost all my decks. If I had any change of hearts, called by would probably be change of heart, but I do not have any. I started playing way back when the structure decks first released, Kaiba and Yugi. Excuse me, starter decks first released, Kaiba and Yugi. Change of heart was in them. I quit playing, sold my collection. I have no old school staples anymore. I don't even have an MST. So, whatever. Extra deck. Link Karibo. Link Karibo is what you would want to link your probably Animador and Archosaur into, just so you have a dinosaur in the grave. Then you would use Link Karibo, link into Secure Gardena, which gives you a Cybers monster, which would make your double evolution pill active. That's the only reason we play Secure Gardena, is to link off a Link Karibo. Scrap Wyvern for the scrap package. You can target 1 scrap monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So, I mean, that gets you your raptor back. So, if a face-up scrap monster is destroyed while, let me see. If a face-up scrap monster is destroyed by a card effect, which would be Raptor by himself, while you control this face-up monster, you can special summon a scrap monster from your deck and then destroy 1 card on the field. So it's a pop for your opponent's field if you go second. This is typically a go second deck. 1 Wyvern. Artifact Dagda. I don't run the Scythe combo because DPE is gone. So I run the Lancias instead. If I have to, I will use Dagda to put Lancia on my side of the field. Kind of pointless combo now that I think about it, but because I don't have a pop for them. Still, Lancia works in the hand. I guess I could swap Dagda out for some other Link 2 or Link 3. I'll have to go back to the drawing board for that one, but Dagda makes your Lancias on the field, so we run one of those. 1 Pentastag. Pentastag makes your UTC freaking monster. Gives them a piercing effect if he points to STD. See, I almost said it that time. Down here. If this card is linked to a monster, inflict piercing battle damage. So, and the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. I know I didn't go over his effect because everyone knows his effect. You can change everything to defense position. So Pentastag at 1. When I pulled it from Ghost from the Past, I said I had a deck because I knew Verte was going to get banned. This is the deck I was going to play it in. Track Black. Track Black. You can target 1 monster you control this card points to. Each time it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, draw 1 card. This will give you such hand advantage if you have Ultimate Conductor Tyranno on your field. because Ultimate Conductor Tyranno can attack every monster on your opponent's side of the field. This is my swap out for Verte. Small Nightmare package, Phoenix, Unicorn, IP. I mean, that's it. Very rarely will this deck go into linked 4s, but I have 2 just to fill deck space. I probably should swap them out for a couple of extra XCs, but chances, I mean, there's a possibility. You never know. 1-0 Boros. It's got a great banish effect. It's 3k beater. It's a very strong monster. And the other is Borreload. Borreload has actually come into play in this deck. Where I forget, I think I was playing Fluffles, and I used this dude to take control of old boy's whale. So, two link 4s, Zoroboros and Borreload. What I would replace them with is the next cards. I play one of them, Dulka and Lagia. Dulka is essentially a Solemn Strike. During either player's turn, when a monster activates, it affects detach 1 material, and if you do, destroy that monster. So it can pop twice, just not once per turn. So you can pop 2 monsters a turn. Lagia is a spell or trap negate, but you have to detach both materials. So in 1 turn, easily, both of these could stay on the field, but be empty with material, which is why I run this next card. Vespanado. Vespanado not equip, but can overlay into an Xyz monster that's level 4, rank 4. Doesn't matter if it has material or not, but easy overlay. That's the Xyz for the deck. The very last card for the deck is Borreload Savage Dragon. I know this card is not budget. There are plenty other budget 8s that you could run. Just Savage is best in this deck because of the scrap engine. Belize, you could run Belize. Belize is a pain in the ass to get off the field sometimes because it can't be targeted by card effects, and it gains attack if a monster attacks it, you take battle damage, and it gains that attack and can't be destroyed that turn. All right, real quick, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain how the Oviraptor Lost World deal works. Let me see here. There they are. Part of my giveaway is actually a couple of tokens. These 2, I guess they're Jurassic World tokens. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but they're dinosaur tokens to me. Drag tokens. Okay, so here's how this works. So you start your turn. I'm gonna zoom up some. Right. There's the deck box in the freaking way. Lock and light. There we go. Okay, so we're going to use this as our field. This is the opponent's field just for the hell of it. All right, so we're going to activate Lost World. Right? All right, and for turn, we're going to normal summon Oviraptor. Oviraptor's effect will go off. So will Lost World. So what you want to do is to chain block. You use Lost World as chain link 1, Oviraptor is chain link 2. So Oviraptor blocks Lost World, which will give you your search for Miscellaneousaurus to your hand. All right, so then Lost World's effect will go off, putting a token on your opponent's side of the field. Then you would use Oviraptor, targeting the token. Lost World protects the token, which triggers Lost World to, my baby's crawling in the room, to protect. Lost World protects the token, which lets you send a monster from your deck to the grave, which is always going to be your baby. And that triggers baby to special summon, to search, blah, blah, blah. That's how the effect goes. So I'm going to play with my baby, and I'll pick back up on the video. Okay, everybody, I got my baby in my lap. She's helping. You'll probably hear her babbling, but this is the giveaway. make sure I can see everything because I don't want to drop the baby. 2 UTC, 3 baby, 3 Oviraptor, 1 Misk, 1 Petite, 1 Animadorn, 3 Lost Worlds, 3 Fossil Digs, and 1 Dolka and 1 Lagia. Oh, and also the tokens I was using during the beginning, those will come with it too. So pretty much everything you need to start a dinosaur deck. You'd probably need 1 more Archosaur. Obviously you're going to need your pills, and I mean, extra deck stuff, link monsters. But I mean, this is a good start for a lot of people. A lot of people don't have access or did not have access to gold. That's not yours. That's not yours. Didn't have access to gold. Don't have access to gold. So be sure, if you want to participate in the giveaway, like, comment, and subscribe. The more subscribers we get, the more comments we get, the more thumbs ups we get, then the more chances everybody has to win. So I will mail it out within the week of announcing the winner. So as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.